on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. Let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
And he he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 61 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Okay, ready? Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got room to roam. And he's in. What a drive. Touchdown Bengals. That his 16th touchdown of the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the...
And look at this! The extra point is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now a return coming from the 14. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Come on, set, ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready,
from the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Dallas first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, it's Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And for the moment, that's a first down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Pass's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's Fant open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get about 5. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Bengals on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Come next, Stephanie. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys' 16.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals move out in front, 13-3.
Bengals 13, Cowboys 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return coming from the 14. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set. Reload. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Higgins sent in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. And he gets this one up to the 28-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Bengals gonna have a 1st down.
Get it! Ready!
Now give on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go!
The tight end Fant in motion. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 19 Tigers.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's in! Touchdown, Bengals. It's his third touchdown catch this year. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready, pick up.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Taken in, it's Tez Walker. Finding room at midfield. And he will score. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Dallas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Cowboys 10.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This is Turner. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now a return coming from the 14. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Shot alert! Step ready!
On 1st down, here's Blue. And he'll take this to about the 28. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Again, it's Blue. Into the secondary, past the 40. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. 17. Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Go! Bronco 80.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Okay, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time like talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
A run on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Come on.
They bring Chase in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right to the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one crowded at the 16-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready?
A give. Here comes Blue. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, see some openings to the sideline, and him and his...
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority.
And he'll take this one in. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Blue. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Cowboys first down.
This is Blue. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
70 Lions. Ready?
Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Barrett, harder that time, there to make the play.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Come on.
going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
8-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Ready. 7, ready.
He puts it up, and it's caught. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, break. Go. Ready.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. This one, deep downfield for Chase. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Left side, caught by Lamb. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Cowboys, first down.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. A run once more with Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Cowboys.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Blue. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Rolling right. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Daniil Hunter. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. He's pushed back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
8 yards.
Viking, 18.
3rd and goal.
Mustang, 19. Buffalo, 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Go!
They'll run with Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 8
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down.
Ready, go.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. The RPO, that one is complete. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they could win the game on this possession.
Hold it ready.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 9 on the carry.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Ready up.
Now, second and inches.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. 38, Bengals 34. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is Turner. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up for first and 10. Brown. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. They'll come up now for second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They stop the clock for 24 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. He'll look to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Get it.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Third and 15.
be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. This one deep downfield for Chase. And the Cowboys are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers.